Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, September 7th. It is almost 7 o'clock, but we are heading to Kingsport today for Smoky Mountain Fan Fest, and I'm super excited. I've got a pretty good lineup of people that I plan on meeting today. I have a very subtle Rory Gilmore cosplay because Scott Patterson, aka Luke Danes, is going to be there. And then I have a change of clothes for later, just in case I get too hot, but I don't think I will because it's like only gonna get up to 70, I think, today. So let's head out. So they let us in early.
Which was all whiny and nasally and complainy, and that's kind of what I brought to him, and it worked out great because Leela is so strong and decisive, you know, and he's like all over the place, but his heart's in the right place. So that's the essence of him, or what I tried to bring to him.
Were you a good little boy when you were a little boy?
Me and Ross was just talking about
Mama's
it.
been telling me all the secrets. Yeah.
What did she say? Especially when it's based off a comic book, you know?
Yeah.
You really never know if you're going to be bringing the source material to justice, you know, and to be, you know, be a good adaptation. But yeah, none of us really knew. But these guys hopped on like at the
we hopped on at the peak. We were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be big.
I remember auditioning for like the pilot, and not getting it, and it was all the talk of the Southeast. It was like the untitled zombie show, and yeah, after the first series or the first season came out, that was all the talk in the Southeast. All the actors wanted to audition, get onto it. Yeah, getting on was pretty special, and to be a small part of that little, you know, wheel in that big machine. And, yeah, it's nice to see all the spin-offs and everything doing really well, but you know, that mothership and the original kind of, it's pretty cool.
What'd you read for? Was it just Jim?
I read for the cop, one of the cops, and then one of the guys that got eaten. And then like the very first, I think it was Andrew Lincoln's first kill in the fence line. It was that cop. And then I actually read for Dwight.
Double, double, toilet trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Double, toilet trouble, something wicked this way comes.
All the films when they came out, also a long time ago. So just stretching my memory a little bit here. I think my favorite book, weirdly, is The Goblet of Fire. At least one person likes Goblet of Fire. And I think it was because it's not so much what happens in the book, of which was cool. You know, Voldemort's return was exciting, and the Triwizard Tournament was exciting. I'm a big sports nerd, so like I loved all that aspect of like the World Cup as well, the Quidditch World Cup. But I don't know. I was like, how old would I have been when that came out? I'm not really entirely certain, but I can vividly remember exactly where I was when I read it. Like, I remember reading it in my bedroom, and I remember queuing up at the bookshop to get it with Anthony Waterhouse, who was my best friend at the time. We went to Hargreaves bookshop and we went to get it. And yeah, I just remember the wallpaper in my childhood bedroom. I remember the music I was listening to while I read it. I can just, in that kind of wonderful way that art does sometimes.
Yes. One big possibility, Glenn, you know, too. He's a big.
we are sitting in the courtyard right now at the conference center. I'm gonna eat a little bit. We were able to see the Walking Dead panel and the Matthew Lewis panel, and then I was able to meet Scott Patterson, Matthew Lewis, and Drake Bell kind of back to back, so we're taking a little bit of a break. They go back in and look at some more of the vendors before heading out, but today has been a really great day. So we are headed out. I was able to shop around a little bit more, stop by Scott Inez's booth again, and I was able to get a little Scooby Duck, and he signed it. It was so great. This was a very successful convention, and we are still able to leave early. It's like 3 o'clock, so, and it's a gorgeous day out. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.